Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me. And before we start, I want to pay my respects to the family of Kobe Bryant and also his daughter as well, along with the other 7 people that died in the helicopter crash that happened in California on Sunday. And it's just a massive loss, and it just makes you realise how grateful you should be for the people that you care about. Exactly the same in this story, in the follow-up to the murder of Kamali Gabbidon-Lynck. This happened in a hair salon in Wood Green, and the BBC News have said he was killed as a result of a long-standing and mutual hatred between 2 rival gangs. Violence broke out in the dock as well, as sentencing happened today between all the families involved. Gave 2 men and 3 teenagers life sentences. Police officers and staff were attacked in the courtroom as Tyrell Graham, Sheareem Cookhorn, Jayden O'Neil, Lyons and Ojay Hamilton were jailed. Tyrell Graham being Trills from NPK, which is Northumberland Park, a gang in North London. And this case, as most people will remember, also involved SJ from OFB, who has been sentenced to 21 years minimum for his role in this case. Trills, aka Tyrell, has been jailed for 25 years minimum, because this attack took place in front of dozens of people. It said in court a 4-year-old child was actually present with their mother. The court heard that Jason Fraser, 20, was chased down and stabbed by the gang. He was also shot in the leg as well. And he said in court that Mr Gabbidon-Lynck drove towards the attackers to scare them off. The court heard he became trapped after reversing into a parked car, forcing him to run into the hair salon. He was stabbed 5 times and died after an artery was severed. The prosecution said that he was reminiscent of a Hollywood film. On a winter's night in North London, Mr Gabbidon-Lynck was linked to a North London gang called WGM. His killers were said to be a Tottenham gang called Northumberland Park, NPK. Cookhorn was also jailed for 28 years for murder, attempted murder and possession of a firearm. And all of the defendants denied all the charges against them. And NPK was such a known gang in North London, they even had their own Wikipedia. It says that the gang dates back to 1985 Broadwater Farm riots, and they have been involved in various different cases. In the last few years, a few members have got involved in drill music, and Trills was one of them that was quite successful. He was said in court a lot of his songs were directed at his enemies, with a lot of digs at people that had passed away, and also, just as the prosecution described, trying to incite violence between the 2 groups, one from Wood Green and the other from Tottenham. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the case, go and check out the original video I did on SJ being convicted of the murder, where I have a lot more details as well. This is primarily just about understanding how long that they're going to be spending in prison. SJ had millions and millions of views online. He had a definite career if he had not been involved in this case. So it goes to show you should really keep your head out of trouble as well. And it's the same with the NPK members. Trills, there wasn't as successful as OFB, but they definitely had potential if they had stayed focused on music and come off road at the right time. So really appreciate you joining me. Please pay your respects to Kamali in the comments, and also leave any constructive feedback that you can. And a big up as well to everybody that has joined Scarcity as well, for as little as $1.99 a month, to help production, more content, and also to just show support for everything we try to highlight. I really appreciate you joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.